as you can tell, I'm not on the road with Mary. I got John with me here.
We're live, pal.
Yep. And we got, I think it said we still got like 3 hours.
Yeah, we got a trip.
Yeah, so we're going down to Hanover, Mass for New England All-Star Pro Wrestling. Or New England All-Star Wrestling? Yeah, I don't know. I forget. I think it's pro. I don't really remember. But we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to get there early because I gotta make some videos and stuff. And I bit the bullet and bought the. What's it called? The HD version of the vMix program I've been using. That's how I air videos and stuff like that. So it's not too bad, I think. But
we got some Inception going on right now.
Oh Jesus!
I'm videotaping us videotaping. So now I got footage for my vlog video that I'm going to be recording throughout the day.
We got dueling vlogs. But it should be an easy trip. It's nice out right now. Like, I'm happy it's not raining. But I don't know if the crowd, like it's hard to, on a nice day, it's really hard to get wrestling people in. It really is. Like, if it's rainy, you might have it. But I'm going to try to stay hydrated. Yesterday, we got, like, super dehydrated. Like, Mary was having a hard time. Like, she would get a headache, then we'd have some pickles.
Yep.
So we had, what's it called? You ever had the Dilly Bites?
Not sure.
They're a little pack of, like, pickles, and they have a little bit of juice in them.
Okay.
It's good for electrolytes, so
yeah.
She had one of those and felt better. So on the ride home last night, she actually almost stayed up the whole trip, which was unusual for her, but she also had the banging, which I was like really surprised it didn't knock her out, because anytime we've been on a trip and she has an energy drink at the end of the night, it knocks her out like all the time, and it's really weird, but I think it's just her body gets exhausted, but it's not bad.
Shout out to Mary.
Yeah, sorry you couldn't be here, babe, but work. She had to do work. It sucks too because she only has to work 4 to 8 tonight, like 4 hours.
Yeah, that's what she said.
And that kind of really sucks. And hopefully, because I actually moved I don't have the AC full blast. The last time I recorded a video like this, had the AC full blast, not thinking it's right there.
Yeah.
So it's and me talking
when she said to turn it down.
Yeah, I was like, oh oops. So on the video I took with my friend Eric to the last All-Star show, that's what happened. Like you could barely hear me or him, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. Like, you strive for good video quality, and so yeah. So hopefully I only have to stop a couple times to like go to the bathroom. I hate that. When you're driving and you have to stop all the time, it sucks. But the bad thing is, like, if I stay hydrated and I know that I'm like staying in ketosis, trying to.
Still got a good shiner right here.
Still got that. I know. I saw that. I'm like, that. What, did you get hit by a barbell or?
I got hit by someone's heel while rolling.
Oh God.
Monday or Tuesday. It actually moused up like wicked.
Yeah,
I got kind of nervous about it. Oh yeah, it hurt. It was one of those things where we were just scrambling and
right to the socket.
Bam.
Like,
yeah, dude.
That's the worst. I remember I got hit in the eye one time, by just freak accident.
Yeah.
And I put a hole in the wall. It just hurt that bad. I'm like, didn't mean to. I just like, that was my next instinct was get really angry.
Yeah.
I don't mean to get angry. I have the worst temper. I have a very short fuse.
Makes me look tougher.
But should be a pretty good show. We got Jake the Snake Roberts on the show.
It's gonna be Sweet.
People that I've been working with for a while, and you probably met a few of them.
Some of them, yeah. I've seen them. I looked at the card.
What's his face? I find it cool that we're working with Big John Stud's kid.
Oh yeah.
Big Sean Stud. That's legit his kid.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's actually very tall.
Yeah.
He looks nothing like his dad. Nothing. But he is. He's a huge dude. But good people. I forget Teddy's books. Teddy Goods. I like him a lot. He's a very, very nice guy. And I just found out, John Walters is coming back to Chaotic. He used to be there all the time. And I've known John from 2001, from Sparta, the old Mike Sparta shows. If anybody knows what Mike Sparta is, God bless you. No, that's kind of how we got started on a lot of it. But should be a nice trip. I'm kind of excited because last night I legit got home, got about 6 hours of sleep, maybe 5.5. We'll see. So tonight I got another bang with me just for the trip home. I got my keto meal. I got a riding buddy, so I'm happy that John could come. Hopefully he can get booked on the show. We'll see. But the guy I'm working for, he said, cool beans. When I said we got somebody coming. Because always, though, any show,
typical answer. Yeah, you never know.
You never know. Yeah. So we'll see what's going on. But I'm happy I got a riding buddy and I got someone tonight.
I need to experience as much as I can, so it doesn't matter either way. So I view it as progressing no matter what.
So we got about 3 hours left. I'll hopefully try. I'm going to definitely try to get some footage of the show because I don't know if people enjoy it, but I hope they do because that's what we've been doing for the last 18 years. So it's still mind blowing. I've been doing this for 18 years, on the road.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in I first fought in MMA back in 2008, so that's 10 years now.
Oh God, wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
10 years of beating up my body.
Yeah. The MMA is kind of a little bit different than wrestling, I think.
A little bit. I mean, you're still damaging your body either way, but
yeah.
A little different.
Well,
wrestling can be just as dangerous, but MMA, pretty much the threat of injury is pretty much always there because that's the whole point of what you're trying to do.
Yeah, you're legit trying to
hurt or be hurt.
Yeah,
that's it. It's hurt business.
Yeah, and I used to when I was growing up, I remember watching the old UFC, when the Gracies were running that shit, and just watching these guys, the Gracies are no one to mess with,
for sure.
I've been watching some YouTube, when you get stuck in that YouTube hole where you start looking up shit.
Yeah.
I watched a video of kickboxer fighting Royce Gracie, and once Gracie got him down, he was all over him like a spider monkey. Just he had him
snake.
Yeah, and that his style of fighting is amazing. And I remember when Tank Abbott first came in. Tank Abbott was coming in just messing everybody up.
Yep.
Man, that was
acting like a drunk uncle at a family reunion, beating everyone up.
Yeah, but he hit so hard, he would club you to death. When you look at Lesnar's hands when he's in his gloves, he had some pretty good fights. Lesnar in MMA was great. The bad thing is that his attitude is in him.
Yeah, I think Lesnar's arrogance definitely held him back from. I mean, really, it's just Lesnar is just Lesnar. He's not. He doesn't evolve. He doesn't change. Even in WWE, he's just the monster, and that's what you're always gonna know him as. But
he leaned out,
I think
too.
he could have. I think he just didn't like. I don't know if maybe it was just because like he obviously like has a lot of accolades, right? Like he's put himself through years of physical exertion, so it's like, you know, he knows what he's good at doing, and like that's what he sticks to. So like his overall game never really got to like elevate to where, you know, someone like that's like someone that can like lose a title and like I don't know if he would ever win a title again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like in the UFC. Like the competitors are at such more of an elite level now then, so that's where it's like the DC fight is going to be super interesting because like DC
with him and,
DC
Cormier,
will
right?
DC will drop him on his head, like he will do it. He can do it to anyone, so he definitely can do it to Lesnar. So it's like, you know, it's intriguing to see because, like, you know, Lesnar doesn't like to get hit. He doesn't like to get hit. I mean, really, nobody does. But, like, he is more so to the point to where, like, he will just make it a thing because of who he is, how he is. Yeah. Like, you can't hit him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, we'll see. We'll see if DC has to, you know, ragdoll him or if he's actually going to be able to get in, you know, explode underneath him and knock him out.
I mean, he's certainly had a lot of time to just like train right now because he's not doing anything with WWE.
Yeah.
And I there's a big rumor going around. He walked out on Monday.
Oh yeah.
Like he was there and then left.
See, like I think I don't see them getting rid of him. Like,
no, he's money.
It's probably all just hype that they're, you know.
Well, I think him and Vince and Dana White are working together.
Right.
Exactly.
They are. They have to be. Yeah. I mean, why is Rousey and all this stuff like?
She has surprised me though.
Yeah.
She surprised me with actually. Well, the match at SummerSlam was kind of meh. We knew it was going to happen.
I feel like we're almost into a thing now where you're gonna see like the UFC and WWE kind of like they're almost in a way like working together. Like you'll see, because like it gives them, you know, UFC is owned by an entertainment company now.
Yeah.
So like it gives them more ways to make money. It makes the wrestling business more money. Like,
well, look at what happened the minute she won. It was on like the Washington Post,
it was everywhere.
New York Times. It was everywhere.
Yeah. And like even that within itself, like it puts it promotes MMA and because it's Rousey, so it's like, you know, it's on all the MMA outlets. Like it's something that everyone wants to cover.
Yeah.
And you know, like, so yeah, it's a crazy time for all this stuff.
And I really do like her first match at WrestleMania with Triple H and Stephanie was like surprising. I'm like, holy crap! But she's in there with Hunter, who was probably one of the best.
I mean, I can see like I forgot how long ago it was. Like it was either a segment or it was on a pay-per-view. But like, she seems like she's a little fast on some stuff still. Like she did that. What was it where she like ran all the way around the ring to like beat someone up? I think.
But she like caught up with her like.
Yeah. It was just like she was just like a million miles a minute. Like she was probably just so excited over like the whole thing. But like it's like there's still that stuff that I can see in her that like it just takes more time. Like she's still super new to this. I mean,
and
like no matter what, it doesn't matter if you're a UFC fighter or if you're you could have 1,000 amateur matches in college or whatever, and like, you know, wrestle everywhere, like in nationals and be an Olympic gold medalist. Like when you step in a wrestling ring for pro wrestling, like it's you utilize what you know, but like there's just different.
That's way different.
Everything's different towards it. So it's like, you know, even someone like Ronda, like there's still that learning curve that like she has to catch up with, and then from there, I mean, she already has the skill and the strength and the conditioning, and she's a professional athlete. So
like much like when Angle went into it. Like I think Angle is one of the guys that
got more athletes.
Oh God, but he was the best.
Yeah.
Angle in his prime was a beast. Like he got the wrestling business, and that's that's a rarity. That is a big rarity because a lot of people don't get it. Like a lot of the football guys. Like one of the guys that I really don't like right now is probably Mojo Rawley.
Yeah.
I think he is a waste of a spot. Like it's hard to believe anything he does.
Yeah.
I'm all for like him being hype and him like really enjoying the wrestling business and stuff like that and getting it. No charisma.
Right.
Nothing. Same thing with Baron Corbin, but actually his gimmick right now is pretty good. Like he has that natural heat. Like they hate him.
Yeah, but I feel like with Corbin's, it's like how far can that really go?
Not that far. I don't think it's going to last much longer.
It's like, what does he do now? Is he still going to be that like lone wolf guy? Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to have to like almost like Chris Jericho himself after this role. It's like with Wade Barrett. Like once he was the bad news thing and that kind of like fizzled out. Like what really was there for him after that? Like
he left.
Yeah, exactly.
He did.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I
could see that for Baron. You know?
Yeah, I do too.
Especially that he cut his hair now. It's like what?
Bad thing was you saw his hairline. Though.
Well, no, I know that.
That was
it sucks, but it's like, well, what are you gonna be now? Like you got like a kind of like a corporate gimmick job, but you're a heel or whatever.
Well, after some point, he could totally go full on baby after it.
Yeah.
He could be total baby face after this.
But he's gonna have to be almost like anti-hero.
Yes.
Baby.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I agree with that.
I thought they like frowned upon that stuff.
Now there's no such thing as a heel or a face now, which is
that's the thing. Yeah.
That's what they say now. Like they say there's no difference, and I'm like, no, there is. Like the heat that Corbin gets is he is a dick.
Yeah. Like
that's the whole gimmick. Enough of our rambling. We'll talk more about this later. But we'll be back with some more. So we'll see everybody later. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so we made it here. About 3:30 traffic. It took us about 5 hours to get here. So just so everybody knows, this is basically what goes into setting up a show. There's the ring. This is all my stuff before the storm. There's John helping out with crew, building the ring, setting up the curtains, stuff like that. So we'll see everybody later. Thanks for joining. We'll be back. Bye.
All the way at the very top! Yeah! Okay, what the hell is DTF logo, man? I know what DDP logo is, because it works. But what is DTF? I mean, I know what DTF means to me, and that ain't happening here.
So we are on 93, leaving the venue, probably about 20 minutes out. Away. I think 20 minutes. Sorry if the lighting's shit. It's the way we can do it. Oh, I got my Bang drink. I got my purple guava pear. This is the shit right here. It's so good. So yeah, show went well. A little hectic when we got there because nothing was set up. Kind of sucks. That gets on my nerves. You know, I ran 4 shows and everything was set up by the time the wrestlers got there. I was trying to dick with the damn projector. That took about almost an hour, maybe 30 minutes, but it still sucked. So we're just about to hit traffic in Boston. I figured this was coming. Well, now we got a minute, so.
So what's going on, you guys? What's good on your end? Nothing?
Yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. Probably, I just want to do a quick check-in. We're probably going to call Mary in a minute so we can tell her a bitch about the show. So we'll see. Yeah, so I mean, I got a little bit of footage. I didn't get much of the show because I was really busy trying to figure out what was going on because I was kind of in the dark on some of the stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's not fun. I hate being in the dark on anything. Like as a sound guy, I need to know what's going on at all times and not trying to find out for myself, which really sucks. Anyway, I mean, the show was good. A lot of the guys are very talented. Like, I enjoy working with this crew. Teddy Goods is probably like my favorite guy of everybody because House of Hardcore used him too last time we were here. So like everybody knows him. He's like very, very over. He's got that good personality in the ring. So that's a lot of people like him. I'm trying to think like.
It's a dope entrance song too.
Hell yeah. I remember when he first gave me his music, I'm like, you use what? And it was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's oh god, what's the name of the song? You Make My Dreams Come True by Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
But like, it's nobody can deny that that wasn't the original song for like DuckTales. Like that was the way I think DuckTales sounded in my head. But I mean, it was an okay show. They did the Memorial Cup for that officer who was shot and killed in the line of duty, which really sucks, but
Pro wrestling.
yeah, pro wrestling.
Bro.
I mean, good house too. The house was okay. They were there for most of the night.
Yup. Could have been worse.
Yeah, I've seen a crowd where they don't give like two shits until the main event. I remember working.
That was the weird thing about this. The main event. I mean, it was the finals, but like I said, it just like usually a show you're like taking the audience on a ride, right? So you're like building, big payoff. But it seemed like by the main event, like I don't know if that was just timing or what, but like I don't know. The win was like. I felt the win in a bit, but like I expected it more, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it was just my expectations or what.
No, like,
but it seemed like, I mean, how often do they run shows? It just seems like there was nothing established. It was just like, hey guys, we're doing this show.
Well, there was storylines that were driven from the last show if people were there.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do. Like, I've learned, if you don't have a lot of eyes on your product, like we didn't when we were running shows. Our stuff, like, we tried to do some gimmicks to go to the next show, but like, didn't think of it. And like, we should have just ran shows to run shows. That's what we should have done. But it's been a long time since we ran a show. It's been about 8 years right now. Normally we would do something in around August, yeah. August is usually our time. Maybe we'll probably try to get, what's up?
I was just making sure I had my camera.
Oh, okay. I was like tell me we did not forget anything.
No, we're good.
But I don't think he's got anything booked now for a while.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to do like a summer kind of like a bunch of events. But on those kind of things, you gotta have names on every single one of them. It's really hard. Like, I think with like Daniel Bryan probably re-signing with the company, he I should have just stayed away from 93 for right now, going through Boston. I should have went the other way. Shit. But again, I hear another goddamn set of sirens, which leads me to believe there's an accident up here. Because everybody that drives in Boston taps their brakes instead of like coming off the gas a little bit. That's all you got to do. Just come off the gas a little bit. Don't be a dick and just drive. But nobody does that. Yep, just as I thought. Here comes a cop. and there's no way he can get through. Yeah, like there's no way. I can't.
You don't have to do anything. You're fucking stuck here too.
Yeah. Everybody's trying to move out of the way. I can't. Is it on that side of the road, or is that just them coming this way?
No clue.
Okay. Okay, other people are gonna hit each other if they don't. Be careful.
Let's take 93 lane.
I know. I didn't think of it because last time I took it, it was clear. It's fine. I'm on bang. I think we're just gonna call Mary and talk to her and see what's going on. So, all right. So that's it for right now. We'll probably be back by the end. So, bye.
See ya.